Howdy partners, my name is Mactics and you want to beat the Warden of Nothing Grandmaster Nightfall, but you don't want to watch a long guide video on it, so here's a short one. Let's start with loadouts. As is customary, any Grandmaster Nightfall where you're bringing grenade launchers to the party, you're going to want to also bring the seasonal artifact mod Breach and Clear to get that extra debuff damage. Additionally, if you want to increase your survivability,
why are you the way that you are?
you can't go wrong with Taking Charge and Protective Light. Now, this Nightfall has all three types of champions and Void Shields, and technically it has Solar Shields too, but that's just in the boss room, and if you're in the boss room long enough that the Solar Shielded enemies spawn, well, good luck. I recommend all three players run a kinetic scout rifle with anti-barrier scout and anarchy. If you don't have anarchy, auto-loading rockets can work in a pinch. Two players should run an overload mod with either hand cannon or SMG, whatever your preference is. And the third player should run an unstoppable grenade launcher mod with a secondary GL. True Teller with blinding grenades is awesome here. As for subclasses, Hunters want Bottom Tree Void with Omni Oculus, and if you aren't feeling that, Golden Gun with Celestial Nighthawk can be okay. Titans want Thunder Crash with Falling Star, and Warlocks want Chaos Reach with Geomag Stabilizers. The main idea with subclasses here is burst damage. If you can melt the boss, you can beat this GM. One note before we start is the Goblins and Fanatics drop arc pools on their death. Not only do these hurt, but their effects linger after their animation disappears. So, thanks Bungie. This video game is unreal. This is such a joke. There's no way. Spawn in and make your way through the single goblins to the first room. Clear out the goblins and fanatics and the overload minotaur. Proceed through the door and scan the console to move the train. Work your way through this hallway, being careful of the trains. Drop down to the next hallway and move your way through the tracks, avoiding the trains that alternate between the tracks. Being careful of the explosive barrels, take out the Hydra, Goblins, Phalanxes, and Unstoppable Incendior. Next, make your way to the middle of the room, avoiding the trains, and take out the Barrier Hobgoblin and Trash Ads. Jump on top of the left train cable and run on top of it to the end of the train hallway. Being careful of the explosive canisters, kill the Unstoppable Incendior, the rest of the Trash Ads, then the Barrier Colossus. Advance to the next room and kill the explosive barrels and trash mobs. Using the staircase as a head glitch, kill the Hydra and then the rest of the trash ads. Next, kill the barrier hobs on the top right and top left. Advance, and being careful of the trains, take out all of the ads in the front, focusing the regular minotaurs. Once the named minotaur spawns, allow them to teleport to the middle of the arena and burn it with your supers. The rest of the ads will despawn and you can advance to the next room. From there, kill the trash ads at the entrance and then the two named Unstoppable Incendiors. Advance in the room, being careful of the two Scion Snipers on the balconies in the middle and the explosive canisters. Advance and take out the regular Incendior and the Scion Snipers at the back, right, and left. Move up the grav lift and clear out all of the ads in the middle, being careful of the Scion Snipers on the ledge, the Overload Minotaur, Barrier Colossus, Unstoppable Incendior, and the two Barrier Hobgoblins. After you kill all of the ads, you will begin the Mines phase. Here's how the Mines phase works. Mine A spawns immediately along with a Barrier Hobgoblin and an Unstoppable Incendior on the front right. Once you capture Mine A, Mines B and C will both spawn along with an Overload Minotaur in the back near the Scorch Cannon. The mines last for 60 seconds and will explode, wiping you and sending you back to orbit once they hit 0. While a player is on the mine, the timer of that mine does not decrease. The best way to do this is to delay the capture of A while you wipe all of the champions and as many of the ads as possible. Once A is captured, move to B and capture it together as a team. Next, stick to the left side balcony and kill the Overload Minotaur together. After killing the Overload Minotaur, move to C as a team and capture it together. You can also have an Invis Hunter take C safely without having to worry about these ads too. You don't need to be lightning fast, but you do need to go at a decent pace, so just play and focus mobs together and you'll be perfectly fine. After capturing all of the mines, the named Colossus will spawn in the middle of the room. Kill the Colossus to progress to the next room. One more thing I do want to note in this portion is that during the mines phase, sometimes the Overload Minotaur that spawned when B and C mines spawned will respawn after you kill him.
What the fuck
funny guy.
I have absolutely zero clue what triggers this respawn, as sometimes it seems to happen and other times it doesn't. But in my experience, we were able to completely ignore him and still get platinum rewards. I'm not guaranteeing that you will get platinum rewards since this seems very buggy in nature, but that's what happened to us. You can take it as you'd like. Fall down to the chest and open it. Fall down the tube, optionally going one at a time to avoid Goomba stomping and killing each other. Kill the 4 champions in the Thunderdome. I recommend killing the Overload Minotaur, then the Unstoppable Incendior, then the Barrier Colossus, and finishing with the Barrier Hobgoblin. You can remain on the outside platform if you want, but you shouldn't have a problem with these guys while you're inside the dome if you kill them in the proper order. Killing the ads will spawn the boss. This is where the supers matter big time. If you have Anarchy, shoot 2 shots each at the boss and then super the day away. It's not too tanky, so you should be able to burn it. The boss room is a living hell and there is no reliable way to survive in here, so it's really just a DPS check. Kill the boss before it kills you. And if you did, congratulations. Now, if this guide wasn't quite enough and you need some additional help, which is totally fine, Grandmaster Nightfalls are pretty hard, I do carries live on my stream at twitch.tv/Mactics every weekday starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. So consider stopping by if you need help or just want to hang out in here while you watch us run. Additionally, if all you need is chill teammates to run this with who have all seen the same exact strategy that you're watching right now, consider using the LFG channel in my Discord server, linked in the description below. And finally, if this video provided any value to you whatsoever, please consider hitting that like or subscribe button so you can see the rest of my stuff. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.